Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pimblett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Red Assassin Baby Moreno.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in one of America's most underrated sports cities. Good to have you with us from Houston, Texas tonight inside Toyota Center. And this is the site of one of your biggest and I know most signature wins of your career against Gus back in 2015.
One of the biggest fights of my life was when I beat Alexander Gustafsson at UFC 192 when I retained my championship. One of the hardest fights of my entire life. The Toyota Center is a great fighting area.
Elliott's in half guard, making all these shots count. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Crowd pops as Elliott fights out. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Action with the straight, beautifully placed there by Elliott.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times?
Back.
Gotta watch his step.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, could be the beginning of the end here.
He's for choke. There it is.
Oh, wow, he got out and melted.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get it?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. That was a slick transition. Gotta be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Elliott. Another ground and pound strike lands. Elliott's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, right into mount.
Moreno's in half guard.
God.
Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Elliott. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg.
You better check. That leg's getting beat up.
Nice combination there. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurts you bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, landing some big shots, too.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Moreno's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, now look at the posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Good work from the top here by Moreno.
He's doing a really good job of himself in position.
An elbow! Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Watch the armbar, Walker. Watch the armbar here.
Oh, arms in tight. Oh, so how about that? Position over submission as he bails on the sub.
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Oh, nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Moreno's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
Got it very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Moreno. Seconds winding down in round two. Moreno ground and pound from half guard now. Round three next.
Excellent work last round. Take a deep breath. This round, he has no answer for you down there.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Right on the button. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get close.
Moreno's in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do?
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Just what the doctor ordered, he gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He got there. Now let's see if he can cash in.
All right, so we go down the stretch he is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Moreno's able to switch his stance here to see how the defense responds. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Now drops inside that close guard. Ooh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Some serious submission defense for Tim Elliott. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. So the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the weakness, sir.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-27, 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, no draw, no controversy tonight. Brandon Moreno, the Assassin Baby, your winner by decision.
These championship rounds that he has fought in over the course of his career has prepared him for the long fight, and he looked comfortable throughout this fight tonight. Great job by the Assassin Baby.
Our tale of the tape for this much weight encounter. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michael Venom! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dracus still not Duplessis.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dracus Duplessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Duplessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Just misses there with the left.
Big double leg lever change.
All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Oh, you land Island. Is that what we're doing here? Just over 3 minutes now to go.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, stuffs another shot there. Takedown defense on point tonight. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and right to the target. Oh, nice hook.
Right there, his opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Right lands. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, huge kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh. Body shot.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he going to fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness, but it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two.
Nice leg kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
3, 2, 3.
Nice straight right lands. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here. Back and forth we go. His misses are entertaining.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Nice. Nicely done. Rich's low back kick to the body got through.
Hands up.
Oh, look at the redness of it.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, huge left. Oh. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Uppercut. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. So a much different approach from him here in round two. It took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really...
That was a jab. That one landed clean.
Big left hand there inside.
Oh, my God.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Whiffs on trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, my goodness.
this one could be over soon. Final seconds here of round 2. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. That kick block. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Back to the jab now, no good. Smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike. Oh, huge kick to the leg. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need?
Look at that, going to the elbow.
Oh, that's tight. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Gogoplata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here. But the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
Let's work, guys.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Michael
All right, well, congratulations to that man right there. The rather gifted kickboxer had it all going tonight, played to his strengths, scored points, and I thought secured a relatively clear-cut decision win.
You know, John, everybody asked, what was this guy's ceiling when he came to the UFC, when he has that background in kickboxing? I think we know now. We know that this guy can be a champion because not only can he kickbox, he can do everything, and it was all shown in this huge unanimous decision.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anoko Volcano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arman Ahalkalakas Darukian!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let us get to the early round action here, and a lot of people believe that Arman Tsarukyan eventually will be a UFC champion. Had a main event with Mateusz Gamrot, that did not go his way, but he's back on the horse, still believes that he will be a force to be reckoned with in this division, and as far as this matchup is concerned, doesn't really see a whole lot of holes in his opponent's game, so we'll see how he chooses to attack. Strong work here by Tsarukyan.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Volcano's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Tsarukyan is back to the side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Nice transition.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these.
Takes his back now. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back. Oh, the ground and pound is power point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill. When you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions. He does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight.
Right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he did. Great job.
Oh, beautiful combination. All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown.
I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck in between. He's good wrestling, but he's not great wrestling. He's great once the fight hits the ground, and he is unsure of how to get it there.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Now we're going. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
There it is. Now he's running out. This is a terrible position.
All right, so big shots raining down. Ground and pound strike there now. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, side control now. Right back to the full mount here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Finish strong. Finish strong.
45 seconds remaining in the round. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Sauerjan is back in side control.
Right to the mount. Oh, gotta be careful here, yes.
So saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Lead kick is true there by Moicano. And that left hook landed on the button. Leg kick now. He's starting to pile those up. Look at the stats. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Clean punch. Nice block.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, nice jab by Sauerjan. Both guys appear to land there. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go. There it is again. Look at that.
Moicano's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, we'll but...
He's got to try to finish here.
Huge block there. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Moicano's blocking well now. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. We might get a stoppage here soon. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, well, that blow, big shots here. Nicely done.
Oh, right into mount.
30 seconds left in the round.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Final seconds of the fight. Moicano ground and pound from halfway. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Arman Ahalkalakis Tsarukyan!
All right, so a clean performance for him here tonight, and even though the finish did not materialize, you got to think he is happy with the result here tonight.
He's got to be happy. I mean, he looked fantastic. He put himself in no danger, and he was in full control of this fight, and he gets the decision victory tonight.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ty Bam Bam Duivasa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and the wins and bonuses just continue to pile up for the budding heavyweight contender, Tom Aspinall. Truly a 5-tool player when it comes to his skills, but in this particular matchup, he believes the ground game is going to be his bread and butter. He believes we're going to get a submission finish here tonight.
Now he's going full mount. He set up a beautiful submission.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice work there by Aspinall.
Using a lot of good movement.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Side control now. All right, right into side control. Aspinall's going for a choke. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Aspinall gets back up again.
a beautiful leg kick.
Aspinall gets caught with that punch. Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. Looking to test like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Aspinall's in half guard. Aspinall's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Had the submission in every type of as it started to slip. He went right back to the dominant position.
He's having his way with him here. Ten seconds to go in the round. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Great job. Wow. Those submission attempts were so close. This time, you want to get it. So, let's get this fight back down to the ground and start thinking about submissions.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Takedown defense holds up.
Awesome separation from his clinch position.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been an attempt.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown.
Setting up an unlock now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, what a transition to the belly down armbar now. Oh, he got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
3 minutes to go in round two. Aspinall's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Back him out now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Aspinall. He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. And no judges needed this time around. Wow. That was nasty. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke,
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Nisa.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Velasquez gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Jab is on point right now.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Be first. And a miss with the right hook. Just out of range with the uppercut. Oh, there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Hook is there again.
Oh, uppercuts.
Prochazka's now switching his stance. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. That punch was deflected. Nicely done. I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that, I feel like I'm a connection like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweetsburg over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Seconds to go. Oh, big knee there. Oh, huge left. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Prohaska.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Nice block.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Prohaska. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Prohaska gets back up. Well, you gotta think he might be trying to set up that overhand. Going for the finish.
Nice leg kick.
Prohaska's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Gustafsson getting the takedown. A nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet, takes the fight to the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Constantly a moving target. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Less than a minute now to go in round two. Gustafsson getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Gustafsson's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Prohaska.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. awareness there.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set off that hook shot again, potentially.
You can tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side. His big, great timing on that double leg.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice strike lands from the bottom right. Oh, right into mount. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change, make him think he's going low, come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Straight punch.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Fast leg kick lands. Big punch from the clinch.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Yuri Denisa Pushata.
All right, so our congratulations go out to Yuri Prochazka. More often than not, he is finishing the opposition, but he'll take this decision victory every day of the week.
Yuri Prochazka's a dog. I mean, he's going to find ways to win fights. Tonight, it was by decision, but there was no question who the better fighter inside the octagon was tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round 1 getting underway here. We'll see what Ian Machado Gary can do to preserve that O in his loss column. His frame is going to provide a lot of challenges for most of the 170. Taller man, he'll be the longer man, not just in terms of arm reach, but leg reach as well, and an obvious size discrepancy in this matchup routine. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Big ground and pound. He's going to attack armbar here. What a tight armbar.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Gary.
He's going to work hard to get this finish. There it is.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Machado Gary's really pressing now. And he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Right into side control. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Down into his mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Round 2 next.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done.
Okay,
cut on the
settle
cheek,
down,
sustained
settle
in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You have superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything else.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key. That is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got it. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Machado Gary. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions to get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous. But
Ian Machado Gary's going for a choke. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
that arm triangle is deep.
For this fighter here tonight, called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, the future, Ian Machado Gary!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result. Just a fantastic mixed martial artist with a full toolbox of skill at his disposal.
And when he has faced adversity, he has come back stronger than ever. As his recent victories transmit the affirmation of some others. So here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10, 155.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see is the best the business has to offer. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. I understand that. When you beat Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon. And it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers.
Yes.
How about 15 million? You got some catching.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for one of your team.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, well, it's a dream matchup for fight fans, and it is upon us here and now in front of a capacity crowd. Justin Gaethje taking on Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Khabib really has a lot of confidence coming in here tonight that he is going to be able.
The confidence comes from fight number 1, where he was able to just get forward, bite down on his mouthpiece, take everything that Gaethje threw at him, take him from
looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising his technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Making all these shots count. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight can stop.
Like that!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Nurmagomedov's looking for a Darce choke here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. That's it.
It's work. Come on, I'm stand you up. It's work.
Oh, he got out.
He got out of the finish. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on the ground.
And, John, I think that points to the fight IQ. Knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in your wheelhouse. You take your opponent down over and over again and try to drown him. Khabib has long said he will take you into deep water. He has done that tonight, and that is why he's been so successful.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Khabib's in half guard now. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Short uppercut lands for Gaethje. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
Great job. Just right there. While he was ready to attack. You want to do the same thing this round and get him out of that. If he moves forward and closes that distance.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round 2. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Beautiful job getting those hands up. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of this game. The ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now we got to go find a follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, that's good.
Punch got blocked there.
A little more danger.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Just over 3 minutes to go now. With a huge win tonight.
Holy smokes.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned. Because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO here tonight. What cannot this man do? Incredible result for your former teammate tonight.
I mean, he can do everything inside the octagon. I mean, he's showing that he's just getting better and better and better. This is Khabib Nurmagomedov at the full extent of his skills. Showing everything, doing everything, and earning a massive TKO victory.
Huge reaction in the corner, and you sort of feel like he's adding layers to his striking with every passing UFC fight. Scary proposition for the rest of this UFC lightweight division. The eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Batty Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona. But this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. So here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-2 approach.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps into the octagon. In a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, you know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC's lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a
featherweight, so a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. His opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. How good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands. And so he was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and all driven by that straight left hand.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with...
Oh, he's not going to guillotine. That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission defense.
Oh my gosh, how did he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe. Great defense by this fighter.
Really good job of landing these strikes from top position. Pimblett's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, has the guard closed here. Pimblett's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Beautiful kick there. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Round two coming up next. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 underway. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch the counter with that beautiful straight left that he goes over the line.
Circling to his right. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back.
Cannot take too many of those.
Big left hand. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Pimblett.
Nice jab by Poirier.
3 minutes now to go, round 2.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine looks very painful and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot.
He can't continue. He's out.
That was nice.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Great job landing from the top position.
He's in the mount.
All these ground strikes are just brutal. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Way to finish, dude. Way to finish.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Paddy, the Paddy, Pimblett.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.